Jesus. Let your glory fill this place. Let your consuming fire fill this tabernacle. Purify our. Deidre Melton, sorry we were late. Little technical difficulties here. Simplify. Deborah Bodison, Bradley, Ella Flagger. Mo said so. Carla Hicks, how you doing? Willie Christmas. Yo the Party Pro. Miss Santana, how are you? Gladys. Candace Pinkin, Monique McKinney, Paulette Jones, Corey Lewis, Gwendolyn Small, Renee Holman, how are you? Renee Connolly Fields, Willie Christmas Smith in the building, Carla Hicks, Brel KR, Monique McKinney, Candy Pickett, Corey Lewis, Nyla Ham, Gwendolyn Small, Renee Holman, Elizabeth Allen, Carlos Lane, and Kathy Pichelle. Arian Clark. Who is this singing? Edaryl Vaughn. Tell me who this is, Edaryl. Adelia McElroy, hold it down over there in the Central Ward. Nikki Barnes, Levita, Venice Talaferio, Jewel Daniels, Yolanda Dixon, Mr. Weaves, Isaac Jenkins, Gary Powell. Got some good information for y'all today. Gloria Anderson, LeJune Green, Adrian Fuller, Elizabeth Fuller. She said, Momo, say good afternoon. Khalid, say good afternoon to Momo.
Good afternoon, Momo.
Zena De Puma, Jewel Daniels, peace of love, Patricia Seward, May Newsom, Linda Barge, Lauren Mayo, Ramon Cruz, good day. Thank you. Denise Jones. Y'all don't know who this is. Mary Moody Harris. Greetings from East Orange. Peace and love. Hold it down. Henrietta, then your light break forth like the dawn, and your healing will quickly appear. Then your righteousness will go before you in the glory of the Lord. Yes, will be your rear guard. Thank you for that, Henrietta. Louis Scott Roundtree, thank you for the day. God bless you, Sandra Drayton, Marjorie Talaferro, Denise Jones, Karen Harris, Corinne Haynes, Kim Barnes, April. Somebody else said hello to you. Karama Thomas, peace. Farah Tumati, Irvin Hall, Norma Gonzalez, how are you? Bonnie Houston, Brenda Pearson. She said, thank you, Khalid, for always answering her. Ruth Denise Ellis, Brick City Peace Collective. I need the positive vibes. Thank you. Al Chadia, peace and love. Miss Fabulous Shern. Denise Irvin, thank you. Keisha Bowman, Donna Miller, Karen Brown Stovell. Oh man. Charles Barkley, and not the basketball player. Kareem Marshall, Sharon Joyner. Miss Ali, how you doing? I love Henrietta. She always gives us the good things. Yes, that's right. Our prayers. I'm going to give them my prayers today too. It's really sad. Robin Sanders, Minister Sonia Thomas, Rashida Meggett, Monica Green, Shower Down, No Ilya, Pagan, Constant Scales. It's coming in the mail now. We delayed it for you. Ferrari Feliciano, Zenobia Oaks, Joyce Daly Hargrove, Lily Harris, Darlene Shaw. God bless you. Yolanda Oz, Sabrina Washington. Thank you. Stephanie Brown, I'm going to try to get that information for you, please. 80 tonight now. Melinda Potts said you're doing a good job on Militant Avenue. Dumping tree branches in your backyard. I still ain't get you got to hit me up. Alice, Gloria Anderson. Yes. Felicia said, Khalid, why can't the sweepers come after the garbage truck because they stink? Sharon Fleming, so you can answer that when you get on this thing. Wanda Yancey, Courtney Pridgeon. This is my song here. Louis Scott Roundtree said, thank you for all you do. Carla Hicks. Yes, they had Adopt the Block on 6 and 14. Okay. I can't play 2 songs, so that was good. Cynthia Loyal. We're going to try to fix that, though, so you'll know ahead of time. You need Talia Busby, how are you? Miss Family Sharon, Elizabeth Ramos, again, Renee Connolly Fields, Sandra Saunders Hall. How many people we got up here? We can begin starting in a minute. We're going to begin starting. Zuma Guzman, Lottie Smalls, Tanya Roman, Philip Battle. We got on late, so I'm trying to allow some people to get on. Bernard Clark. I shout out everybody, man. This guy, Bernard, I just shouted you out. He said I only shout out the women on here. I'm telling you, man, our people are really, we need therapy, collective mass community therapy, brother. Natalia Green, D Brown, Dwight Tucker, another. How you doing, brother? You gotta go talk to your other guy, Simone Neal. I mean, we serious, y'all. We serious. Nafiza Kareem, Alice Thomas, how you doing? Daryl Vaughn. We're gonna hear about. I'm gonna talk right to you. We're gonna hear about the violence. I'm gonna talk right to you today. I got something to tell you today, boy. God, Lord help us. Marjorie Fields, how are you? Sister Ty White, how are you? Renee Holman, how are you? God bless you. God bless you. Let's get right to the numbers. I don't want to keep Khalif waiting. I certainly want to keep all of the people who are waiting, who are hearing the good information. And brother, why don't you get your friends to get on with you so you can make sure there's more men on here and not just a lot of women, since that's bothering you. Make sure you get some more of the fellas to get on these calls with you. But holy smoke. Waleed Young, how you doing, brother? Talk to your man. So today we have 19 more positive cases than yesterday. 19 more positive cases than yesterday, a total of 323 since we started counting again June 30th. We have no new deaths today, no new deaths, 24 since the start of the date. New Jersey has 180,295 positive cases and 13,905 deaths. I want you to hear that again. 13,905 deaths. And if we count all of the deaths before June 30th, all the way to March 14th in Newark, when we started, we're close to 700. Let me say that again, because some people don't seem to understand the severity of that. They think it's something small. That's why they keep making up excuses about these masks. There's 700 people dead. And I'm glad there hasn't been nobody in your family, but there have been people's families who have actually perished because of this, and they would take umbrage to the idea that you don't want me to talk about masks. So let's not be incredibly selfish. Today, I want to tell you about what's going on with these young people before I get into the other stuff. In Jackson Township, a township in New Jersey, more than 2 or 3 young people from Newark had a party in Jackson Township. About 700 people attended. The 3 people were fined by the state. In Middleton, New Jersey, they had a house party. And the house party, more young people, 65 new cases. 52 of those cases were under the age of 19. 52 cases under the age of 19 in a house party in Middleton. Long Beach Island, they had another party with 35 new cases. Khalif sent me a thing in Ocean County, 35 lifeguards tested positive. 35 lifeguards tested positive. And now we're up to 36 different states that we cannot travel to. 36 different states that we cannot travel to unless we social distance. 36 different states. And I want to give you what those states are. Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Arizona, California, Delaware, DC, Florida, Georgia, Iowa, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Puerto Rico, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Washington, and Wisconsin. These are all of the places based on what the governor is saying that you cannot travel to. And the really sad thing is that these are a lot of states, and I'm just so grateful to God that New Jersey isn't one of those places. And most of us have been in fact, holding the line in New Jersey and in Newark and in Essex County, trying to make sure that these cases don't spread again. We don't. So you're not in. You don't get to see it from my perspective. When I was in high school, when I was a high school or elementary school teacher, high school principal, we teach perspective in a different way, right? And so people don't have the same perspective because they don't have the same position. And the position dictates your perspective, the way you look at things and the way you see things. So you have had the luxury of not being able to see the COVID-19 case from the position that I had to see it from. So therefore, some of you can take it nonchalant, can afford to say that it's nothing, right? Unfortunately, because you don't see the severity of what's going on, because you're listening to social media and you're seeing the things on TV. So when we have to pull dead bodies out of senior buildings, that's a different perspective that I have to see it at, right? When we hear about people that are dying in their homes, in their living rooms by themselves, that's a different perspective that I have to see it at. When I talk to the CEO of University Hospital, he tells us there's no more ICU beds, that they're overcrowded. When the EMS is saying they can't pick people up because they have no room, that they're actually giving people, when you call an ambulance, they give you a questionnaire over the phone to see if it's serious enough for them to even pick you up because it's so overcrowded. That's the perspective that I have to see it from. When we go from one case to thousands of cases in a couple of months, that's the perspective that I have to see it from. When it looks like things are getting out of control and that people are dying every single day, when we got 300 to 500 cases a day, 100 to 200 deaths a day, that is a perspective that I had to see it from March and April, right? And by the grace of God, everybody did what they were supposed to do. We shut it down. We got talked about. People harassed us. They said we shouldn't have done this. Let the stores open. I want to go get my hair done. Please open up the basketball courts, cussing me out, saying all kinds of things because they wanted to go get service. And nobody cared about the essential workers, so they didn't care about Be Still Mondays. They just wanted to go to the supermarket and get fed and get served by people who had to work. When they just wanted their garbage picked up by sanitation workers who were getting sick, right? They just wanted their buildings cleaned by building workers who were getting sick, by bus drivers that were getting sick, by train conductors that were getting sick, right? Every single day. And we didn't have any remorse for these people. And so when I said Be Still Monday, and I don't want to say we, because the collective we did a great job. I want to say a few of us did it. So we did a great job in seeing that. So I don't take it back. Yesterday I said, put on your damn mask, because that's what I meant. I didn't mean put your mask on, please. Put your mask on, could you? Put your mask on, okay? I meant put on your damn mask. That's what I said, and that's what I meant. I meant that because it is incredibly, incredibly selfish, and I mean it to everybody. I don't just mean it to you. I mean it to the police. So don't let the police be your excuse not to wear a mask. Don't be me saying put on your damn mask to be an excuse not to wear a mask. Don't be because there are other things happening in the city as an excuse for you not to wear your mask. Don't tell me it's too hot to wear your mask. Don't tell me you don't care about a mask. Don't tell me God gave me fresh air and I'm gonna breathe it, so I'm not gonna wear a mask. Don't tell me it's uncomfortable to wear a mask. Don't blame it on everybody else why you want to be selfish. Don't blame it on everybody else, because when people get sick and they take it home and they die from COVID because you refuse to wear a mask in your community, particularly when science is saying if we did this for 4 to 6 weeks, it would disappear completely. You have no excuse, no reason to do that. So I'm not going to allow you to use me or anybody else as an excuse to make a decision that you made on your own to do what you want to do and have total disregard. So how are you going to say you love the community but refuse to wear a mask? How are you going to get angry about people dying in the community but you refuse to wear a mask? How you get upset about what's going on in your neighborhood but you refuse to wear a mask? How are you going to talk about the seniors that are passing in the long-term health care facilities and you refuse to put on the mask? You refuse to put on the mask. You refuse to, and you come up with excuses why you don't wear one. Now, in terms of this other stuff, you not wearing a mask is a lack of dignity. You not wearing a mask is a lack of respect. I really honestly, it gets me angry, and I really don't want to hear it, because if you come around people without a mask, you have no respect. You have no respect. You have no respect for the community. You have no respect for the people in this neighborhood, in this community. If you want people to live then you should be wearing your mask, point blank, period. And if you're engaged in this community, if you see police officers with a mask, you will tell them to put it on, not wait to this and say, oh, I'm not wearing my mask because the police don't have on their mask. That is a lame excuse. It is lame. It is irresponsible. It's an excuse from somebody that is not a part of our community. So I don't want to hear it. And I honestly don't care if you get upset about it, because I do not want to hear that. What I want you to do is put on your damn mask. That's what I want you to do. Secondly, so to address, in the last 21 days in the city of Newark, we've had an uptick of violence like it's been happening all over the country. We've had an uptick. But thank God in our city, thank God that even with the uptick, the rate of violence in our community is still down. And that does not undermine the people in the neighborhood who have lost their loved ones because of this and all these other things. Our prayers and our condolences go out to them, and we're gonna find these people and we're gonna arrest them like we always strive to do. And we're gonna do as much as we can, and we need the community support to help us. But don't use these people's deaths and this foolishness that's happening in our community to give you an excuse to go out here and be irresponsible. Don't do that. And I'm not going to let you do that. I don't care what you say, how many posts you make, how many memes you put up. I'm not going to allow you to use the mayhem that people are causing in our community, that they're causing in our community as a reason for you to be irresponsible. And I'm finished with that. I've said what it is that I have to say about that. We are working on these things, and we will have some closure on them in the next couple of days. I promise you that. That's for sure. And for those of y'all who just got on, we have 19 more positive cases than yesterday and no new deaths. 19 more positive cases than yesterday and no new deaths. I told y'all about a bill that I needed y'all to support at the Assembly Appropriations Committee. It's Bill A4034. Bill A4034. It's Assembly bill. It is designed to provide eviction and foreclosure relief to New Jerseyans experiencing financial stress during the COVID-19 shutdown. We need you to support this. So it just came out of the Appropriations Committee, and it's going for a full Assembly vote. And we need you to contact your state legislatures, like I told you before, and tell them to vote yes on Assembly Bill 4034, Assembly Bill 4034, and Senate Bill 2340. Tell them to put people over profit and side with the residents instead of corporate interests who are lobbying against this much needed bill. There are a lot of people lobbying against this bill. And the only way that we're going to get this bill passed, folks, is if we lobby too. We have to learn how to lobby. We have to learn how to call the folks that we need to call. And I'm going to give you some information. I'm going to give you some information that you can call, right? So you can reach out to Speaker Coughlin. He's the General Assembly Speaker. You can reach out to him. His phone number is 732-855-7441. That's 732-855-7441. Or you could go to Twitter, and it's at Speaker Coughlin, COUGHLIN, at Speaker Coughlin, one word, COUGHLIN, or 732-855-7441. 7441. We need you to tell him, we need him to post and support Assembly Bill 4034, Senate Bill 2340. That's 4034 Assembly and Senate 2340. We need everybody to push for this. Why? Because it not only helps renters, and we need the renters are the majority of the people in the city, but it also helps you as homeowners. We asking for forbearance on mortgage, and we asking for forbearance on rent. And we need you to do this because there are people that are lobbying against this bill, and we need it passed. The bill will be incredibly important for the city of Newark. It's going to be incredibly important for the city of Newark, right? So we also need you to support the police and fire residency bill. So I pushed for a bill that would require police officers and fire officers to live in the city, for at least 5 years, live in the city for at least 5 years. And we need you to get that bill, get you to support that bill as well. So I'm going to jump right into Khalif and allow Khalif the opportunity to open up, and then we have a few questions for him. And I'll ask some of the questions you guys have for him on here too. So jump in right in, Khalif.
Good evening, man. Thank you for having me on your live. My name is Director Thomas, and I would just want to talk about some of the services that we provide to the city of Newark. For one, we provide trash collection down here at DPW. I oversee the tree unit, our pothole crews, our recycling unit, our parks and grounds unit, our leaf collection unit, the illegal dumping on the potholes and the snow. Ready, ma'am, for your question.
Khalif, it looked like you got muted or something.
I'm here, ma'am. My
Okay.
my phone not on mute.
Okay. So the questions we have, why are you switching to night collection?
There are many benefits to night collection. For one, we're not competing with the morning commute, which is residents trying to get to work and the school traffic. And another reason why we refer to night collection is that we got a downtime, a turnaround for us to get to the dump, which is the incinerator to unload our trucks into the incinerator and get back into the community, so we can continue collecting trash.
So somebody asked one of the brothers, Joseph Moss, another brother, thank you. You got Devon, you gotta get these guys on here. Asked, did bulk collection start again?
Yes, bulk collection, we actually started the first week of June. If you're in zone A, the first Wednesday of the month is your collection. And if you're zone B, the second Wednesday of the month is your bulk collection. And we ask residents to not put out more than 10 items for bulk.
So if they have more than 10 items, what they supposed to do?
Well, per our statute, if you put out more than 10 items, you got to have your own private hauler pick their bulk up. The city is ultimately responsible for 10 pieces of bulk collection.
Okay, so how do I report garbage sitting on the sidewalk or illegal dumping?
Well, it's two things. You can download the North Connect app, and the North Connect app allows you to take pictures, and that's like a clear communication between me and my field supervisors. And illegal dumping, you can also contact 973-733-6000 as well. And you can also call 973-733-4311.
So why do people have to put the garbage out the night before? It's gonna smell. Felicia started talking about the smell. So isn't it gonna smell if we leave it out the night before?
Well, the reason we mandated to be out the night before collection, right? So we could guarantee that the residents in those 4-hour windows, we're guaranteed that we don't have no missed pickups if the residents comply to put them out through the window that we require, which is 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And that's why we require residents to put their trash in a suitable can with a lid. So that's you put your trash out in the garbage can with a lid, and that deters the rodents and that deters spillage or cats going through your trash.
Okay. How do you know which zone you fall in? When you say zone A, zone B, how people even know that?
Well, one, for the people who have access to internet, is northnj.gov/sanitation. You can go in there under the sanitation department and type in your address, and they'll let you know what zone you're in. And the other one is, if your trash get collected on Monday and Thursday, we consider you zone A. If your trash get collected Tuesday and Friday, you are zone B.
So Lily is asking, can you take glass shower doors for bulk?
Glass shower doors, no. We have to think about when the glass go into the garbage truck and the hopper comes down, that it's splashed. So we require residents to let us know if they have glass to be picked up, especially with our seniors. We kindly pick them up for them.
So can you tell us when the next bulk day is? When is just for people on here, they want to know exactly when is the next bulk day?
Well, the next bulk day is actually August 4th. That's zone A, bulk August 4th. And the zone B bulk is August 11th. So every first Wednesday is for zone A, and every second Wednesday is zone B of every month.
Okay. And Melody's saying that her super, how do you report a super who's putting bulk behind the building, which is really like illegal dumping, putting bulk behind the building? What exactly can they do?
Well, actually, she could just give us a call at 973-733-4311, and we'll have code enforcement come out and speak with the super before you issue them a violation. We give them a chance to remove the bulk from behind the building.
Okay. 4311?
Yes.
Somebody wrote garbage. Donna wrote garbage was just picked up on the 19th. Is this the new way, or is it all the time this way now?
Well, if garbage just was picked up tonight, we got lead service lines being done. So we had trucks out there a little late today. Actually, the last truck came in around 4 o'clock. So that's probably a reason why the trash was picked up late. But that's one of the reasons why we go on a night collection. So before they get up in the morning, that their trash should be picked up.
So I got 3 questions. That one of them you went over, so go over it again. When does the night collection actually start? Second question is, how does your tree get trimmed? And the third question is, let's deal with Felicia. She's saying that when the garbage trucks come, they leave a stinking smell. How can you get that smell up? Do street sweepers come behind them? How do you fix that? 3 things.
All right, for the first question, night collection in Zone A, we broke it down into 2 phases. So the first phase would be Zone A, which starts August 2nd, which is next Sunday. And we ask residents to please put your trash out Sunday night between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. for collection. And then Wednesday night, put it out 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. as well. And we will run a 90-day pilot in phase 1. And we try to, in the 90-day pilot is because we want to fix any bugs, any hiccups that we get while we're trying to roll this night collection out throughout the whole city. And November 2nd actually starts Zone B collection. And we ask the residents to put your trash out Monday night between 6 and 10 and Thursday night between 6 and 10. And the request for a tree removal or tree trimming, you can just call my office, 973-733-8069. That's the tree coordinator. She'll come out and inspect your tree. And if on a street sweeping day, that's the day we're pruning the tree. We try to get through a whole list of backlog. So we get to them, we add them to our list for pruning. And for the garbage that's smelling, we do realize that we as in residents, we contribute to the liquids that's being put inside the trash. So when the trash get piled up inside the garbage truck, once that blade moves, it crushes everything to create a liquefy. So we ask residents to please discontinue pouring liquids inside the trash. And the way the street sweeper routes are made, they are made to come out a little bit before or after the truck. But means that we go in a night collection, hopefully after the truck past that block when the street sweepers come out during the day, that we could get out there and get that debris that this garbage truck left on the ground.
So are you providing garbage bins with lids? They're asking about that. Are you providing garbage bins?
So one of the plans that we got for the department is to provide a municipal trash bin. And a municipal trash bin is we trying to have trash bins standardized throughout the city to prevent spillage, to prevent rodents. And we sent the bid out, we got our results. So we trying to launch the municipal trash bin in this fall of 2020.
This young lady saying, Miss Bailey saying, they don't have a street sign on their block on Summit Avenue to move your car when it's street cleaning. They don't have a street sign there. How did they get that done?
Yeah, thank you, Miss Bailey. After this, I get in touch with my colleague, Director Phil Scott from Traffic and Signals, and we'll get your location and we'll see if we get a sign up on your block.
Somebody said, what about the safety of the night workers? Most, what's interesting is now the trend, most of the violence and crime is happening in the daytime. So it's not even happening at night. So they're probably safer at night. Are you picking up Friday evening this week, brother?
No, night collection in Zone A. That's Friday collection is Zone B. We're not rolling out Zone B until November 2nd. So trash will be picked up Friday during the daytime.
So I got like at least 5 people up here who are saying that the sanitation guys throw their cans, they don't put the lids back on, they just throw them around. How do we handle that? How are we gonna handle that?
Yes, we ask residents, please report it on the North Connect app. We hold our guys accountable and our guys know not to damage people's property. If they damage the people's property, we also go restitution for their check to replace the residents can, but please report it on the North Connect app.
So you got 2 things. Denise Hurd is saying she want to keep her workers on South 17th Street between Avon and Springfield. They're doing a great job. So make sure you give those guys love when you go back to the garage, South 17th and Avon and Springfield. She want to keep them. Terry is saying that street sweeping has not resumed on Miller Street around the corner from DPW, that it is a little messy around there and they need to get around there, please.
Well, the good thing that we could account for around our facility, but we'll make sure Miller Street get done.
Okay. What about the mattresses? Do they have to be covered?
Yes, the mattresses have to be covered. That's to prevent our guys from getting infected with bed bugs. So residents have to wrap their mattress in plastic, or we will not collect it.
I got 2 things. Fahim Muhammad, another guy. How you doing, Fahim? I want all you guys to send your names to Bernard Clark. Fahim, vacant lot at saying a vacant lot at 422 South 10th Street. The tree falling on homeowner's house at 424. We need the tree department to cut the tree down. It's a city lot that has a gate in it. So vacant lot at 422 on South 10th, and 424 is a tree falling on the man's property. So we have to address that. We have to address that.
Yes, we had tree coordinator out there to inspect the tree in the morning.
Somebody saying the 4th and the 11th is Tuesday, not Wednesday. What does that mean?
Oh, the 5th and the 12th, I apologize. August 5th is the first Wednesday. You're right, thank you for correcting me. August 5th is the first Wednesday and August 11th is the second Wednesday.
Right. So Karen, street sweeping did start, and they starting to tow cars. We fell back on the car towing for a little bit, but it's beginning to happen now. So you need to pay attention to the signs that are telling people where to go to move their cars. I'm trying to read. I just missed that. I'm sorry. I wanted to read something else. 16 Irvin Avenue is due for a lean and clean. That's our good buddy Frida Barrow. 16 Irvin Avenue, clean and lean. You know what I mean? If you don't do it, you know Frida gonna be on you, brother.
Yeah.
So you know you gotta get there. Okay. If recycling isn't collected, what do you call if recycling isn't collected?
So our recycling services are handled by a vendor. So we ask all residents to please report miscollection of recycling on North Connect app. We do hold our vendor accountable. Each collection that he missed, we do fine him $250 per household. So we do ask the residents to please report it, because in the contract we issued that they're supposed to have recycling picked up between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. So please continue to use the North Connect app.
Give the number to Peace, Supreme Elevation, Peace, another brother. What's the number to tree removal again for these guys? Tree removal again, what's the number?
973-733-8069. 973-733-8069.
And Sally Nash is saying your street sweepers don't have any water in it. Is that true?
Yeah, our street sweep is supposed to fill up at the hydrants in the area. When they run out of water, we give them fire hydrant keys. They're supposed to fill up at each fire hydrant when it's time for them to refill up with water.
Another dude, Chris, he's saying that on Columbia, nobody's moving their cars for street sweeping, and nobody's writing tickets. So you got to get those cars moved up there. Columbia, that's in the West Royal Ivy Hill.
Yes, I just wrote it down.
Yep. So a lot of this stuff is a lot of this stuff is about these guys leaving the can. So we really have to do something about that. And not everybody's saying that. Some of these people are saying that the guys are doing a great job. So you need to give them some love too. They out here during COVID, picking up our garbage and dealing with our waste in the middle of COVID, and some of them are getting sick. So my big up to the sanitation department and the stuff that they're doing. Is a huge city. There's a lot of things going on, and they out here trying to get their best done. Got two more questions. Illegal dumping with mattresses and couches are on South 9th, 144 and 140. With mattresses on South 9th Street, 144 South 9th and 140 South 9th. Got another one, 275. You don't have the on 275. You didn't give me the address. You didn't give me the address. We said that, Mildred, we passed it already, that the bill is already passed. The bill is already passed. We just need people to call for the full vote on the Senate floor and the full vote on the Assembly floor. Full vote on the Senate floor and the full vote on the Assembly floor. Yep. So what can they do about rats?
Rats, we could call rodent control. Y'all can also put that in the My North Connect app, because in the North Connect app, all departments have this app, and they reach out to the field people along with the directors. So you could report illegal dumping, report miscollection, report rats, all that could be reported in the North Connect app.
So 275, what was that? 275 South 11th, and there was another one on Clinton Avenue, I believe in 18th Street, that they saying that needs to be taken care of. I see you, Jimmy. Peace, Ali Montana. Peace, brother. Where can people pick up recycling bins?
Recycling bins, they can pick it up between every day, Monday through Friday, right here at 62 Freeland Heights Avenue. Just bring your ID for North residents only between the hours of 7:30 and 3 o'clock.
So I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna answer this question. Ivy Hill Park, Ivy Hill Park, they had a basketball tournament up there that the county let them have. They shouldn't have. We talking about that. We talked about that earlier today. Hopefully, they can prevent those things from happening again. Too many people out there, not enough social distancing. People who just jumped on, we have 19 more cases today than we did yesterday. That's 323 since June 30th. And no new deaths today, no new deaths today. I just thank God that we continue to do what we're supposed to do in the city of Newark. We look nothing like what's happening around the country. We just want to stay that way and let us be vigilant, y'all, and not listen to people who are trying to convince us to throw ourselves into the fire. Let's continue to do what we need to do. And I see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, man.